Where's the ACLU in this? Aren't they the privacy people?
Shocker, isn't it?
They didn't show up. Where the ACLU?
I'll tell you where they are. They are out in California on behalf of the gay marriage advocates.
So they were all ran out. They couldn't have Joe the plumber.
Yeah.
Don't they have bathrooms, the ACLU?
It's so ridiculous.
Don't they have restrooms there on the premises? Don't they like plumbers?
The ACLU would absolutely be involved in this. It's tailor-made for the ACLU.
Can you imagine if a Republican did this to a Democrat? It's unbelievable.
Outrageous.
But nothing. No ACLU. We haven't seen any of them.
No, they're all in California doing the whole game.
All in California.
You know, it takes a lot to file all these lawsuits
All right,
in
well,
California.
let's get to it. So we just want to establish no ACLU, and I'll help the Joe.
No, even though it's a huge privacy issue.
I'm sure they'll step in and help Jesse if he gets sued
The
too.
folks in California say no to gay marriage, overturning the Supreme Court. That should be it, right?
Yeah, that should be it. It was a ballot initiative, and that's how you amend the Constitution in California, by a ballot initiative. But the supporters of gay marriage have now filed 3 lawsuits, and their argument is there's a difference between amending the Constitution and revising it altogether, in other words, gutting it. And this thing essentially guts it. And it's true that you can't gut it by a ballot initiative. So what the fight is going to be over is a normal amendment that we've seen them pass many times, or is this essentially a gutting of the Constitution?
What do you think?
Well, the problem is that the Supreme Court, the California Supreme Court, also already ruled on exactly this language. I compared the language in the decision to the language of the amendment, and it's exactly
because
word
they
by
tried
word.
to keep this off the ballot.
Exactly.
Right? So they lost, and the Supreme Court said you can't have it on the ballot.
Right.
So now they're going back again with the same argument.
But it was a 4-3 decision the last time. So the question is going to be, can
maybe
they
they
sway
can get
one
somebody
person?
else.
But here's the thing: even if they win at the California level,
Goes to the Supreme Court.
Goes to the Supreme Court. Does the ACLU really want to open that door
Sure
to
they
this
do.
this Supreme
No, it doesn't go
Court?
to the Supreme Court. It doesn't go to the U.S. Supreme Court.
It's a constitutional
issue. It's a state constitutional
state,
issue, which means the U.S. Supreme Court doesn't review it.
Say the loons in Sacramento, the judges, side with the gay activists and say, we're going to throw this vote out. Then you know the other side's going to appeal it further, and it does go up.
You can't know. When it's a matter of state constitutional law, the state Supreme Court is the ultimate arbiter on it, and the gay marriage proponents have been very careful not to raise federal issues because they don't want it winding up in the U.S. Supreme Court.
So the judges could just throw this whole thing out?
Yeah.
Based on nothing but the judges
this is what they would say. They would say it did gut the state constitution because it gutted the equal protection clause.
They approved the language.
Exactly the same language. So I don't, unless they can make that one vote sway, I think we're going to get the very same decision. And then what I would argue, if I was trying to get this to the Supreme Court, that I would say, look, there is a federal constitutional issue. It's the equal protection issue, even though it comes up in the state constitution. I know that's a stretch. I know it's a stretch, but that's what I argue.
I'm starting to get a headache.
Bottom line is California Supreme Court controls.
All I want people to know is when you're sitting between 2 women who went to law school, you must have aspirin. Ladies, thanks very much. I appreciate it. Reality Check takes a look at the media celebration after Barack Obama won and some race stuff by our pal Spike Lee. Hard to believe Spike would do any race stuff. We'll be right back.